As always, I do not condone or I do not endorse the use of anything illegal. I am not telling anyone to do that. This is for information and educational purposes only. See a doctor, talk to a doctor if you think this might be right for you. I am not responsible for any choices that anybody makes based on the information I'm providing. Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 10 of my microdosing experience. As you can see, I have yet to mark it, but we'll mark it now. Give me 1 second. So we are 10 days in. It is a dose day today. I'm not quite sure how this day is going to go. Feeling a bit off today. My dog is a bit sick right now. She's been kind of bleh since last night. She's been licking her lips a lot, kind of gagging a bit. She's not really eating her breakfast, so we're just going to take it easy today, I think. I also got some news about my latest project that I've been working on. It might not work as well as I'd hoped, but we'll see how it plays out. So we're just going to, again, take it easy, relax today, and maybe do a bit of work on some editing because I do have to do a bit of that. I'm going to take my dose now, and again, I'll come back and I'll tell you how it was and what it tastes like and blah, blah, blah. Then we'll wait the half hour. I'm not going to explain this. You guys know how this works already. So I'm going to take my dose, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. So no different than any dose day. The same watermelon flavor and the same hint of medicine in there as well. I'm going to do my regular routine of half an hour, then an hour, and check in with you guys. I'm not quite sure what I'll do today and how much I'll get done, but we'll see how it all plays out, of course. Again, I'm feeling a bit off. I'm wondering how this will affect the whole outcome of today, but we'll just take it easy, be mindful of how things are going, and see what I can learn from what's going on today. So I'll stop here for now. I'll go off for my half an hour, come back and let you know if anything's changed, and then the hour, and then we'll play out the day. So we'll see you in a bit. Well, here we are after half an hour. I don't feel any different really. Maybe a little bit more alert, maybe a little bit more focused, but nothing crazy. Basically, it's the same as I've felt the past few days. It's not like I was expecting any major change, obviously. I've been feeling the same way since dose day 1, and so I didn't expect much to change. I'm going to start some editing soon, maybe being focused on like one specific thing. They'll bring out more of the focus and everything that the microdosing is supposed to help with, but we'll see how that goes. I'm just going to try and take it easy today, go over some of the things I've been working on through this whole entire thing, work on my editing stuff, and see what comes of it. I'm going to take some time to take care of the dog as well, see if I can help her feel any better, more relaxed. It is a really nice day outside. Maybe we'll get a chance to get a bit of fresh air depending on how she's feeling and such, so we'll play it by ear. But anyway, I'm off for another half hour. I'll come back and I'll let you know how things are going. We'll see you in a few. Well, here we are an hour after. I feel tense. I feel worried, concerned, stressed. I'm worried about my dog. I'm worried about new project I started yesterday. I'm just worried. I'm concerned and stressed and feeling kind of about things. Maybe I just need to take it easy. Maybe I just need to relax today. Maybe I just need to not worry. Easy enough to say, I guess. I've been spending a bit of time on TikTok, and that tends to do a little bit to me too, so maybe I just need to take a social media break. I just feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders. I feel like everything is going wrong. I just feel I'm feeling a lot right now, and I don't like it. Part of me says to reach out for cannabis to help me relax, but when I feel like this and I have cannabis, a lot of times it tends to make it more. I'm just going to take some time this morning to just sit, relax, to breathe, to spend time with my dog, make sure she's doing okay, and just to relax my mind, take a breather. You know that feeling you get when you're like really, really on edge about something and you just feel your whole entire body just vibrating and you want whatever is going to happen just to happen? That's where I'm at right now. I feel like my entire body is just so wiggly. Maybe it's the microdose, maybe it's just everything piled on top of everything combined with the microdose. But right now all I can do is just take it easy and rest and relax, breathe, and just hold on. That's all I can do. I'm gonna go sit. I'm gonna probably rest. I'm gonna meditate some, maybe put on a video and just chill with the dog. Check back later today when I come back with the rest of the video, and we'll talk about what happened today and see if I can learn anything from it. So we'll see you this evening. Well, we've made it to the end of day 10, and holy fuck, today was a day of reliving the past. It was a day of going back over a lot of things that I thought I'd already dealt with. It was learning a bit more about things that I had spent the better part of 5 years at least diving deep on, realizing there's unfinished business in a lot of ways with my past. Until recently, I didn't realize that I had some issues with my mental health. I just thought I was like everybody else and had problems and stresses, and that was it. Back in 2018, 2019-ish, I got a diagnosis of borderline personality disorder. And basically it's just a mishmash of a bunch of different things all together, and it creates one specific kind of disorder. So you get like depression, anger issues, you get depersonalization, derealization, dissociation, all bunch of different things all wrapped up into one 44-year-old man. Since my diagnosis, I spent 3, 4, even 5 years, even up to this day, working on and trying to work through the things that BPD brings. And apparently I'm not done. The mushroom has been helping me to uncover a lot of things that I just pushed to the side and haven't dealt with. And today was a day of realization of that, realizing that there were still some things that still needed to be figured out. It's been a hard day. It's been very hard. I've been next to tears all day. I've been so stressed and so angry and so frustrated and everything. I feel I've lost all sense of identity. I feel I have no idea who I am anymore. I don't think I ever have any idea who I am. I'm like relearning all this stuff that I learned so many years ago. And it's so frustrating to have to live those lessons over again. I spent years in therapy. I talked with therapists and psychiatrists. I used my cannabis today. I really didn't want to because of it being a dose day. But I was just basically, I couldn't cope. I couldn't deal. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't even. And of course, I mentioned my new project idea. I got basically halfway through it and then some, and suddenly plans changed, and I just don't know what to do now, because I was like, well, I was so set and focused and excited. I was passionate about it and everything, and suddenly it's just, I can't do this project with that part of this project right now. I was just like, cloud 9, the best day ever, and suddenly it was just like, hit that wall, and everything just and exploded into fiery hell firestorm thing, whatever you want to call it, and it just destroyed everything. And I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what, like, I'm not trying to put this on you. I'm not trying to in any way, what shape, and I'm not trying to put this on you. I'm not trying to, look for answers from you or anything else. This is things that I'm dealing with, and this is things that I'm experiencing while on this microdosing experience, and I'm sharing it all. As always, I do not condone or I do not endorse the use of anything illegal. I am not telling anyone to do that. This is for information and educational purposes only. See a doctor, talk to a doctor if you think this might be right for you. I am not responsible for any choices that anybody makes based on the information I'm providing. These are things I'm experiencing and trying to understand as I go through this microdosing experience. And I'm sharing it with everybody, so in case someone does decide to do something like this, they have some kind of information that they can look at and say, okay, well, this person's had this. And if I'm here, and just, comparison for information and education purposes only. I think this is a time where I need to do a bunch of deep diving into myself and learning who I am and what I really want, where I really want to take things, and what I really want to do with my life. I've all but thrown off all form of belief to an extent. I find I don't believe anything. I don't believe science. I don't believe religion. I don't believe anything, it seems, because I have no idea what's true or what's right anymore. I've spent years trying to find the objective truth of reality. And if it sounds weird to you, don't worry. It's not anything that really anybody should be undertaking, because I don't even know if there is a way to find what the objective truth is. And a lot of people seem to think that they have the objective truth, whether it be a religion, whether it be a belief system, whether it be a form of politics or socioeconomics or anything. Can say anything that they experience in their life they know is the objective truth, but it's their opinion. I'm trying to find that objective truth. And that's what I've been doing since, well, for a long time now. And I haven't found it yet, and it's driving me crazy. But I wonder if my experiencing the things that I'm experiencing today and over the past couple days is a way for me to clear out all the old clutter and find a way to learn more about what it is I'm really searching for. This is going to be an ongoing process, probably something I'm going to have to continue well after this microdosing experience. I don't know what it was, but today, after I did my dose, I didn't feel anything at the first half hour to the hour, and it felt normal. But I was obviously dealing with a lot of things, and so I went and I sat on the couch for a bit, and I sat with my dog, and then suddenly something fell on me like a ton of bricks, and it was just like a weight on my chest, and like a fear and panic and everything else just suddenly went through my body. And I can only attribute it to either my thoughts racing, which they kind of were a little bit at the time. I was basically trying to meditate, push everything off to the side so I can begin to focus and filter through it. But I was doing that, and then suddenly it just, out of the blue, poof, and my day just exploded. That's when everything started to get really, really bad. I don't know if it was the mushroom, kind of just like a delayed reaction, but it felt like I had the same feelings as I would if I were to use my cannabis and get high off of that. It was like that same pressure in my chest that I usually feel if I'm dealing with anxiety through my cannabis. The head rush of just kind of like a cloud of sorts, like it kind of inflated in my brain, and I kind of had like a bit of a headache or a head rush, and it was just, I honestly don't know how to describe it, but I feel that it might have been brought on by a combination of the anxiety and the mushroom showing me things that I need to look at and things I need to focus on. If I can take this as the mushroom showing me things I need to work on, then it's a little bit easier to handle. But if it's just that because I'm taking this, if I'm using this substance and it's finding ways to reopen doors in my mind that I thought were finished and closed off, if it's causing the problem, then I'm kind of concerned. But if it's causing the problem to help me fix the problem, I feel that's what's going on. And I feel that through this process, through the entire month of whatever I'm doing here, I feel that it's going to be a lot of that coming through and a lot of it that'll need to be dealt with. Anyway, I'll stop talking so we can end the video, but thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you all. If you found any sort of help out of this, or if you enjoyed the content at all, feel free to press the big old like button and just let me know how much you enjoyed it by leaving a comment below as well. If you have any questions, of course, you can pop them down in the comments too. And if you like what you see and you want to see more and you want to follow along with everything, feel free to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell. That way you get notified of all the new things that come out and you're always up to date with the newest in this whole entire experience. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.